All right, gang, welcome back to Cooking with Gunther's Gourmet. I'm Mike. Today, we're going to do a little bit of breakfast. Huevos Rancheros. We're going to be featuring Gunther's spicy black bean dip with lime and our salsa fresca. If you want it hotter, use the jalapeno fresca, but I think we have enough heat in here. If you don't want it hot, use our black and white bean dip. What we're trying to do is save you time on soaking beans, cooking beans, seasoning beans. We have it all here. So it's going to be pretty simple. We have this already in a pot heating up. That's going to be the base of the dish. We're going to do 2 eggs over easy, sunny side up. So we have that. We're having a little bit of a sour cream. We have some lime, garlic powder, sours as usual, local company, and then our salt. A little bit of lime juice. Garnishes, we did what we had in the fridge. We have red onion, scallions, cheese to top it with, a little bit of clarified butter for the eggs. All right, let's get started. We're going to start the eggs first. While the eggs are cooking, we're going to go ahead and set up the sour cream for it. Real quick, I always crack the eggs on the board, less in the shell. I want a nice, gentle. I don't want to break the yolk. I want nice sunny side up yolks. And you want that gooiness of the yolk once we break into the dish when the final dish is done. We're going to hit the pan with just a little bit of clarified butter. And the clarified butter, you have all the milk solids out of it. With the clarified butter, all the milk solids are out of it. So you're not going to get that brown spot on your eggs. That's how you get those nice yellow omelets. So let's go ahead and do this. It's a little hot. All right, while these are cooking away, give them a little stir so they don't stick. We should be fine. Nice little rubber spatula. Trying to heat that. We're just going to let those cook through. If need be, we can pop it in the oven, finish the top off, but we do want a nice yellow yolk, a nice white top. I'm not going to hit it. Maybe just a little bit of salt. I'm not going to hit it with pepper for fear that we'll get some black specks on there. Although it doesn't really matter because we're going to cover it with cheese. All right, so with the sour cream, we're just going to put some sour cream, some lime juice for flavor and to thin it out. We'll see if that's enough. A little fork. We don't need a whisk or anything. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hit it with some garlic powder and a pinch of salt. Might be a little thick, so we're going to go ahead and hit it with a little bit more lime juice. And we're just going to go ahead and put this in a little squirt bottle. Hopefully we can get it through. All right, so we have it in the squirt bottle. No big deal. If you don't have it, you can just use a spoon to drizzle it over back and forth. So it's assembly time. We're going to put this in the oven, so you're going to want yourself a nice oven-proof dish. Fiesta ware is always pretty good for that. This is a la Kuba Kuba. Manny's got 2 locations here in Richmond, Virginia. If you want Cuban food, this is probably the best around. So 3 little pieces of bread. We're going to take some of Gunther's spicy black bean dip. And again, this is a hot dip. A lot of bean dips use lard in there to keep it smooth. We're using a sweet potato puree. That will allow it to be fat-free. So it's still good for you. We're going to take our eggs over easy. Sunny side up, I mean. Oops. Put it on there. I'm going to hit it with some cheese. Lots of cheese. Then this just goes into the oven to melt the cheese. I got about 500-degree oven. It is shouldn't take too long. So we're just going to wait on that, and we'll be back in a few minutes, okay? All right, we're gonna pull it out now. We did turn the broiler on while we were waiting on this to cook to get it a little bit nice and gooey, nice and bubbly. Starting to get a little color on that. I don't want to do it too much longer. We'll burn the bread. We're going to garnish it. We're going to hit it with a little bit of the salsa fresca. Hit it with a little bit of the sour cream. Now, what I had in the fridge, I had red onions, I had scallions. If you have red peppers, that works fine. Again, it's about getting rid of leftovers. So we're just going to hit it with a little bit of onion for color, a little bit of scallion, and you have Huevos Rancheros. We're done. You didn't have to cook beans. Basically, the hardest part was making the sour cream. All right, thanks again for joining us with Cooking with Gunther's Gourmet. Huevos Rancheros, a la Kuba Kuba here in Richmond, Virginia. Manny's got 2 locations. You can check them out. Otherwise, if you want to make them at home, use our spicy black bean dip. Use our jalapeno fresca. Use our salsa fresca. You can have a great looking breakfast at home. Doesn't take any effort. So thanks again. Hit subscribe, like, do all that stuff for our analytics. And we'll see you next time on Cooking with Gunther's Gourmet.